Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. There was something on my mind today, and I wanted to try to get a video, throw it up, give my thoughts on it. And while I was sitting there today, let me just tell you what I'm talking about. We live in a world where we want to talk, and we talk with people here and people there, and we don't really realize how that can damage things. And what I mean by this is, a lot of times people come into where I work, or co-workers or friends, whoever it may be, and they'll be talking, and ladies complaining about her husband, whether it's not keeping the house straight, or whatever it may be. The husband's complaining about the wife. Maybe she's not cooking and cleaning like he feels she should, or maybe she's not treating him the way he expects. We don't really realize it, but that can be really dangerous in a way, because say that woman is complaining to another man, and basically what that's doing, whether you realize it or not, you're opening a door for someone to look into your life, see a negative spot, and they can make advances on that. And we really need to protect ourselves against that. And basically, that's just one side of the story that I'm trying to tell. The other side of the story is, if we're talking bad about someone who isn't present, if we're saying something negative about somebody who the other person doesn't know, then we're automatically putting something in their head for them to have a biased decision, for them to make an opinion of someone without really knowing the situation. And I've got a couple of scripture here that I want to apply to this situation. The first one is going to be Proverbs 18:21. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. The tongue has an astounding power. So if I'm going somewhere, and whether I be with my buddies, or I'm complaining to a waitress, or at a restaurant, whatever it may be, say I'm there and I'm talking about how my wife isn't cooking like she should, or my wife isn't cleaning like she should, or my wife is nagging, or my wife's this. That's going to give a perception to these other people about who my wife is. They're going to think that my wife doesn't know how to treat her husband. And if there's another lady present, if she's looking for an advancement, that automatically opens up a door for that person to come in. We really need to protect ourselves against that. That's really bad. On the flip side of that, say I'm out and I'm talking about how wonderful my wife is, how she always cooks for me. She always keeps everything clean. She always, treats me with the utmost respect. Then these people are going to get the idea in their head that I'm happy, that I like where I'm at. And for that female who's wanting to make that advancement, she's going to realize that I'm not the one to advance on. So, and that goes for wives too, husbands and wives both. When you're out, be very careful of the way you speak of your significant other. Another verse is Ephesians 4:29. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. Again, it's the wholesome talk, the things that are going to be uplifting, the things that are positive, the things that are going to give good character to the person that you're talking about. And we always, always, always want to do that for our spouse. Always. Because no matter who it is, like I said, whether it's your buddy or that person who's wanting to make an advancement, we always want to make sure our spouse is way up here at all times. Uh, I think the last one is probably going to be my favorite. Philippians 4:8. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. That says it in a nutshell right there. Focus on the positive. Let the negative go. If we focus on the positive of our spouse, it's going to be very much more uplifting for other people to see. Because we want to build a wall. Our marriage is a very sacred and holy thing. We want to be able to build a wall for outsiders so that they know that they can't chip at that wall, or they can't jump the wall and try to come in. They can't do anything, because that wall is so strong that nothing is going to stop you. That you and your spouse are bonded like concrete, and y'all are just going to battle this world together, and that's how it's going to be. And it don't matter what anybody says. That's the idea that I'm wanting to get to people. When you talk about your spouse, talk about them in a positive fashion. Talk about them in a very, just build them up. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I guess it really saddens me to hear the way some people talk about the person who they say they love. And it's amazing to me, because if you love them that much, how can you talk so bad about them? It's our marriage, it's our spouse. And guys, this is the woman who was made from your rib. How can you talk so bad about them? If there's an issue within your marriage, tell your spouse. Don't tell your buddy. Don't tell a coworker. Don't tell somebody who ain't got no business in your relationship. Don't tell anybody like that. Go to your spouse first. Have some communication skills and try to get through it. But yeah, it's mind blowing to me at all the negativity I hear about people and their other spouses. I'm just wanting to keep it in a good light. So when you're out and about, talk good about your spouse, build them up. Make sure everybody knows that y'all's relationship's built on a foundation that they ain't going to go away. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to get that out there tonight. I'm hoping everybody's enjoying the channel. If there's anything that y'all would like to see, y'all would like to talk about, feel free to drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And until next time, God bless you all.